Harry Potter story just really spoke to me in a way that I didn't really understand at the time because it was about a kid who was introduced into a world beyond his wildest imagination, a world of magic that gave himself meaning after having a childhood where he believed that he was worse than dirt, that he had no value whatsoever. And then he's exposed to this incredible universe that he never knew was there. And in that universe, he's the most important being. And as someone who grew up in a similar environment to you're not worth the air you breathe type stuff, it was very much like this could be possible for me. And that idea, that hope, that childish hope of believing in a world bigger than myself got me through a lot of those trying years that I had to go through. And so it just really meant a lot to me in a way that, you know, I don't think a whole lot of people would understand. Stories are what make us into people. They're what separate us from the beast because any species can be technical. I mean, ants build stuff that are comparable to our own comparatively.
Mhm.
And it's our stories and our art that really separate us from the rest of the planet that we're on. And if we lose that or devalue into the way that it's currently be used as, we take away a fundamental building block of our society and what it means to be human. And so it devalues us as people if we just erase it
That
as
was
almost
well said.
colonization.
Very well said. There's a reason you're a writer.
There is a reason uh, why you think Harry Potter is special and what really is important about it.
Well, I mean, it's special because it saved me as a child. It was a great escape, from reality. It was a great way to meet friends. Like I had so many friends in high school. We were like this like giant circle of us. We are all from different areas of like because I grew up on. Actually, I can't say this out loud, but I grew up in a very big multicultural area. So different people from all different perspectives, and we all loved Harry Potter, right? So we all came together, and so
Right.
we just talk about Harry Potter, and it was just great. But that and it saved so many people. It actually saved people, not like the Eternals were. It's saving lives. It actually saved people,
Right.
and it's been one of the most successful IPs. So it just for me, it's just my childhood. There's really not much to say to that, and I just love collecting. I love like the thrill of it. Like everything that I wrote in the article about collecting, I agree with. Like when I was asking people, and I was like, yeah, you're right. Like the thrill of the hunt, just
Hmm.
getting that piece to finish your collection and moving on to the next thing that you want. I'm very much a Niffler, like I said, so I need it.
Right.
The shiny, everything mine. It's like one day when I have enough money, I'm gonna have a big ass display room. It would
That
look
would be
cool.
awesome.
It would look sweet. I know I have so many ideas in my head. I'm just like, oh, I gotta do this
Hmm.
and I gotta do that. It's one day.
One.
One day.
Well, I think I blew my load on answering this question in the beginning, but just I'm literally one of those people that it saved my life. I
Mm-hmm.
don't go into a ton of detail about it, but my childhood was very much in a way that I needed that type of escape. I needed to feel like
Mm-hmm.
I had value beyond what I was told. And the story of this kid who was raised in a very similar way, living under the stairs, told you're not worth the air you breathe, and then finding out that he's the most important person in the world, that really spoke to me and gave me hope. So just like you said, it saves lives, and it and a lot of the other nerd stuff I got into during my teenage years did save my life. And that's
Mm-hmm.
why this genre, this entertainment sphere is so important because
Mm-hmm.
it is what we are as a society. A healthy society has good art. That's always been true throughout the millennia, that any culture that is thriving has thriving art. There are always comparable things. And with modern day Hollywood and the Twitter mob trying to
Kill everything.
er- eradicate everything that's special about our entertainment and weaponize it, they're taking away the value of it and degrading our art as a society, which degrades us as a society. And so that's why I think everything that we do, that Geeks and Gamers does, is so important because we're trying to save that special thing that's in it. It's really hard to define what makes art special, but that special spark is why we fight. And it's what makes it a fight worth having. And I don't know if we're going to win the so-called culture war, but even if we lose, any day that we stretched out for longer, any day that people are allowed to watch Harry Potter still is a victory. And we can't ignore the importance of small victories like that. If you like what I do here and want to see good, compelling stories that Hollywood will no longer give you, Check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern day mental illness issues. Books 1, Down in Flames, and Book 2, Apocalypse Then, currently on sale. Book 3, Kill the Dark, coming soon.